All right, guys. So it's day two. Day two. I guess it's day two. Yesterday was surgery day. Today is first day of recovery, but it's day two of the process. I didn't eat really at all yesterday. I just didn't feel like eating. But here's my number one thing. When you go to your surgery, if you're getting this done, if you go to the surgery, bring a bottle of water. Not bring one for the surgery or to drink before the surgery or like right away, because the hospital will give you water. But depending on how far away you are from the hospital to home, for me, I'm about a half an hour. Because you are such a mouth breather at this point, right? You're just like, I don't know, you're totally dried up and you can't breathe through your nose, of course. It was driving me absolutely bonkers how dry my mouth was. Like, it was like I couldn't even swallow anymore. My lips were like feeling like they were just chapped dry. I would try to put my finger in my mouth to get some liquid to put on there, but there was just nothing. It was so dry. So be prepared that you're going to drink a ton of water, just because, again, you're mouth breathing. Which brings me to number two, is that it's sleeping. At least for the first night. I don't know if it gets better night two, because it's got to get better. But I guess it will depend on you. Be prepared to, and I talked about this with my nurse, for the first night or two for sure. She said you want to sleep upright, just so that, if you're sleeping backwards, all the blood will just drain into your throat and then into your stomach. So if you can sleep upright, it's better. So I did. I set up some pillows on the couch. I actually brought like a traveling pillow, like one that you use for the airplane, so that I could wear that just so my head wouldn't fall over, my head would stay straight. That actually was, I think, beneficial. And then here's my biggest tip so far. Biggest tip is, because of the dryness, the mouth dryness, again, you're breathing through your mouth only, you dry out so fast. So when I was trying to sleep, every 5 minutes I'd have to have a drink of water. Just drink of water, because it was so dry. What I did, number one, was I got a humidifier that I put up just behind me on a little bit of a shelf, so that it was humidifying the air around me, which would help, I hope. And lastly, what I did was I took a face cloth. Let's just pretend this is a face cloth, but I took a face cloth and I would just fill it full of cold water. I would drain it, I would, a little bit to get the majority of the water out. But I would actually put it I would definitely put it over my mouth. So make sure you don't wrap it a bunch of times, because then it's just really thick and it's hard to breathe through it. So basically you'd wet this, and then I would just lay it over my mouth like this, so that I was breathing through the wet cloth, which would really help with the dryness, because I was breathing in very humid air instead of really dry air. Me being smart, that's what I did. Now the other thing is that, depending what I was doing, I would actually put it over my mouth, but I would take it and put it over the whole thing, so that the cold compress was up over my bridge of my nose. Because again, for those that have ever experienced nosebleeds and things like that, putting a cold wet compress on up here in this area can help slow down bleeding. So it's kind of a win. I gotta change my bandage now, because as you can see, it's pretty bloody. It feels a little caked on. I don't know if you guys want to see this. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But what I will do is, later on today, I do have to take the first time I have to take my nose spray stuff, saline solution. That's what it is, saline solution, to help clean it out. First day doing it, I'm hoping that it could relieve some of the cloggy pressure that's in my nose. But that's later on this afternoon. Mary's going down to get my antibiotics, because I do have to take them a couple times a day. We'll keep filming as we go. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, it's not that bad. but then I realized I'd only been asleep for an hour. So, haha, it's bloody now. Okay, I'm gonna do the gauze change. You guys, you know what? I'm doing it far away, so you don't have to see too much detail. But if you do decide to get this is an important part. It's something that they gave you like not a ton of these, just like, I don't know, these are gauze bags, packages. They gave me like, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them. If it's anything like yesterday, I probably went through, I don't know, so much gauze and Kleenex. So make sure you have lots of Kleenex, lots of gauze. If the hospital gives you some, just make sure. I would go get some. We have some extra here just in case, or have somebody that can go get them for you, so that when you are down to like 1 or 2 packs, you'll be like, I should probably go get some more. I always have my tape. There's my tape right here. I gotta bring this down a little closer. Okay, so here's my tape. Always make sure you leave it like normal tape a little bit out, or else you'll be like flustered, and you'll have to sneeze every once in a while. So make sure you try to sneeze through your mouth, because you're not supposed to blow your nose or anything like that. So force it out your mouth. This is my gauze pack right here. Right here, the gauze comes with two of these, 2 gauzes. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll it up into basically into like a third, right? So it's just rolled up that way. And then all I do is I just take it so that it's, you know, it's large enough so it's going to cover it, plus a bit of my face. Just kind of line it up. Good. You know, give it a snip. Like so. Lucy, my puppy, is very curious about what's going on with my face. Anyways, you guys can see it in the mirror. That's me in the mirror. Gauze definitely has a sticky to it for sure. You just gotta, oh yes sir. And if you do happen to sneeze, you can see it's pretty bloody. If you do happen to sneeze or anything like that, and it's pretty gross, right? It was more gross yesterday, and I have a feeling it'll be even more grosser when I start using the what you call it, the stuff, the saline. So these are your Kleenexes. Basically all I do is before I put my gauze on, I just wipe whatever I can, just from the tip area of my nose, because that's just, you know, get as much off as you can, right? Just because it's a little gross. It is what it is. Now they also say if you have some Vaseline, it's not a horrible idea to just put it around the outside of your nose, because that's the area probably that gets the most dry. And then once you get this all ready, make sure you figure out what side's the sticky side. You kind of just put it up in the crease of your nose like so, right? Tighten it up on one side. Get it nice and tight on the other side. And that's it. I gotta sneeze again. Anyways, that's it for putting the gauze on. Got a mustache gauze, I guess. Anyways, Mary's gone down to go get my antibiotics, and we'll see you when I'm ready to do the saline solution. That's exciting. Alright guys, this is time for the grossness. I'm trying the nasal spray, or the nasal saline stuff. Supposedly, I think this is just 1 dose. I'm hoping that this will help take some of the pressure out of the inside of my nose. You ready for gross? Okay, so as you can see, that's it. I don't know which side is worse, so here we go. I've done this before. Nobody says it's been fun. Okay, ready? They say if you say the letter K, it can help. K. See, it's so plugged. It's not going anywhere. It's just so drippy. Keep doing it, I guess. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere. I guess it is dripping something, so that's good. I'm gonna try the other side just to see. Ready? To give you one bottle, but my guess is I'm gonna have to do this a couple times a day just to hopefully get some of it out, because it's way jammed in back there for sure. All right, I'm gonna let this drip, and then we'll see you next attempt, I guess. Okay, so this is like a day in the bathroom, but it's definitely hasn't blooded as much. And last time I was in here, I did another nasal rinse, pushed it through, but my ears feel like they need to pop. You know, you want to squeeze your nose, pop your ears. I can't do that, so that sucks a lot. Anyways, I got this is number four. Number four. Just tilt this up a little bit. Right, number four. Right here. Just shake it up. I'll try to be a little bit more gentle with this one. I should get some Kleenex because it's definitely messy. And if this one is like the last one, it's kind of gross. I'm going to tell you, it's kind of gross. Hold on. Good old toilet paper. We'll just put that there. And, ready? Okie dokie, here we go. Gotta be gentle with it. Last time it was a little more forceful, and I think that's why my ears have to pop, you know? Yeah. Definitely some red coming out of there. You want to do about half, right? So per side, I think it is. Yep. You're enjoying this, I know. Still not half, but stuff's coming out. That's good. It really feels puffy in here. You know, I thought my teeth felt like my teeth were numb, but I think it was my upper, this part here. Okay. That's nice. You guys probably are like, why am I watching this? That's fair. All right, let's try the other side, shall we? Oh, it's hurting my ear. Don't want to put too much pressure. Too much pressure. You know, just kind of be gentle. Okay, keep it going. Keep it going. It's funny because you can't tell which side is plugged, right? Because it's like, is it this side that's plugged or is it this side that's plugged? Because it seems to come out that way, but it doesn't want to go out that way. It's very strange. But I guess it's just a little bit every day. See? That side's definitely coming through. All right, you need to watch all this. I'll stop this and let you know if anything exciting happens before I go to bed tonight. Yeah.